Hello, welcome to your reading of 8-9 of August. So August 9th. Okay, got it. Beautiful energy yesterday, and there was so much information out on the spiritual view. Catch up this weekend if you get a chance. Some really good stuff out there. I hope you understood my offering on using the moon to follow your chart all the way around in the space of a month so you can get a better understanding of your chart a little bit more. And understand the energies somewhat. So let's take a look at what the energies are and what is on the bottom of the deck. Ooh, two want to come out. Memories of love, 6, and disruption, a number 16 card. This is the Psychic Tarot Oracle, and sometimes I like to use this just because trapped in fear, because it does not always have the, oh, happy-go-lucky energy that some oracle cards do. Sometimes you just want to get real, and I think we are getting real. So, crown chakra, trapped in fear, crown chakra, which is a 7 card, just so you notice that. Transformation, number 13 card. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, so I want to take tarot and see what we have for energies, because really I feel like this trapped, past love, disruption, things aren't what they used to be, and then trapped in fear. You're afraid of moving on. And I don't look at this as a jail cell. I look at that as a window pane. It's all in your viewpoint. Very true thing. So let's take a look at the energies of August 9th. As we're moving, if this is going to be a relatively quieter week, relatively considering what the other weeks have been. So I think that's just a calm before the storm. We've got big energy coming up before the full moon, like a couple days, 3 or 4 days before the full moon, which is on the 19th. So I would say the 15th. I would say start looking on the 15th for some ramp ups. So that should be interesting. Bottom of the deck, Hierophant. This is how you deal with disruption. Something I very much wanted to say to you guys. This is how you deal with disruption. Be in a place of calm, be in a place of happiness, and we are going to be getting disruption. We are. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's all over the astrology. Remember the crazy global IT outage? Guess what? Mercury, that happened during the Mercury-Uranus square. Mercury's in retrograde. It is going back over that same spot. So what does that mean? Usually when that happens, this is kind of like, okay, is information about that going to be released? What really happened? Are we going to get a repeat of that? Is the internet going to go down periodically and try and be fixed? Yeah, I don't think I wouldn't trust anything that you hear as a excuse or reasoning. Think here and think here for yourself. Okay, 2 of Pentacles. This is making a decision. This is, okay, what is my next step? What's my very next thing to do? What is my priority right now? I am going to have to put a pair of glasses. You'll have to excuse me for just a second. Ace of Swords. The truth. The truth. All right, hang on. Ta-da! Let's see what we have. There we go. Hi. I feel like a librarian. Okay. Crown chakra, truth. Yes, yes. There's a lot of, oh, I have to take this. I have to take this. Guess what's on the bottom of the deck as well? Strength. Whatever is going to come as a disruption, Keep that positive attitude and know that you can endure, that it is going to pass. It's not like it's going to be around forever. It's not. So transformation, 10 of Cups, becoming the butterfly. And then this is what you get. Emotional fulfillment. Very nice energy. Queen of Cups. You make the decision to be calm and to be connected. And even though the water is rising, you can be calm and collected and make your decisions. Okay, next. Magician. Magician. Gemini energy. Mercury energy. It's in the center of the reading. I'm like, my first thought was like, okay, what is Mercury going to be up to? So Mercury is also known as the trickster. And especially with that energy of Uranus, it's going to be all these unexpected things. Like we may expect something like that happened before, but it's going to be like that, but different. I don't know how Uranus does it, but it always manages to surprise, even though you're expecting something. 6 of Pentacles. Giving and receiving. Equal exchange of energy. And that is under the 10 of Cups. And also transformation. I do like this. I mean, on the underside of the deck, there's definitely going to be disruption and change and memories of how it used to be. 9 of Cups, wish granted. So take a look. You go from, I'm in a jail cell, I don't know what to do. What is, what is going on? Again, not a jail cell, it's a window. You make the decision. Making the decisions, take the next steps. Being in a higher vibration. Very high vibration. Wish granted. I will say, I fully believe that keeping a higher vibration when things are going cattywampus, that it's definitely an energy of this higher mind, higher energy, getting downloads, understanding or waiting to understand. This is Mercury. We might get some information that we won't understand until Mercury goes direct and goes back over those points again, which will be later in August. So I think it's important to bear that in mind, that I wouldn't take any explanations at face value right now. I would say reserve saying anything, which is a good idea when Mercury is retrograde, because there'll probably be words you're going to have to take back. So what is next here? Justice. There's a lot of major arcana. It feels like to me anyway. Yes. Yes. Justice. Underneath Mercury, underneath the Magician. So everything's going to work out. I mean, this is what I like. This is a number 7 card. This is that crown chakra. Again, staying in that crown chakra, using what is around you. And there will be justice. I think that's what you have to trust in. You have to give it a little time, though. You have to give it a little time. I was expecting this card to come out. Death and rebirth. Because guess what? Pluto is going back into Capricorn. It is at 0 point something of Aquarius right now. On September 1st, it's going to dip its toes back into Capricorn because it has a few things to clear up, knock down. That is the Pluto energy in Capricorn. It was there to break down hierarchical systems like the bad banks, things like that. So do I think that there's going to be there's definitely weird astrology between now and the end of the year. And one of those times is from September 1st through like November 20th. That time, the entire time, is when we have Pluto in Capricorn. And remember, this was also this energy of transformation at the top. And that's what this is, transformation. The death card, Pluto energy. But look at this, transformation, emotional fulfillment, giving and exchanging equal energy. Doesn't have to be money, it can be energy. And the death card, which usually means you're giving something up in order to get something better, but it will make a heck of a mess before you get to the other side. That you have to get cleaned up, you have to get cleaned out, you have to deal with, it's almost like you have to, you deal with the physical part of it all blowing up, and then you have to deal with the emotional part of it, and do your work and your healing and your shadow work. And to me, what this is saying is that then you get the prize. Then you get the prize, because it's like this higher energy, there's stuff in the past that is being disrupted. I have no doubt that I'm like, okay, you live every day, you go see your friends, you hang out, you can gossip, but I think you need to take to heart that you need to be that higher energy in the room. You need to be the one that's like, oh, really? I don't think, honestly, we can't really outline. There's some very brilliant astrologers out there that I give a lot of credit to. And they are like, yep, very weird. Don't know what's going to happen. But it's going to be something. So I guess we're just going to have to see how that plays out. But it's really for our greatest and highest good. I will say that. We're breaking down a system that hasn't worked and that will need to be redone, reworked. The different things that didn't work about it are showing, and so that's going to have to be reworked. And because of that, I feel like we're going to be moving into a different situation where we have more sovereignty over what we're doing, that the bigger corporations are going to be changing a lot of the ways that they do things. So I really think that we are coming to a big shift because we have AI, because we have all these other things out there. So if you don't have to go to work every day, what do you do? What did we do during COVID? Hung out with the people at the house, actually talked to each other, and started doing things more for ourselves. One of the things I love is I have a sister who's extremely gifted with gardening and canning and herbs and things, just does her own thing. It's so much better. Tastes so much better. Taste is amazing. Getting back to that, what is on the underside of the deck? Fox spirit. Think on your feet. Yeah, think on your feet. I think that's I like this as a 27. I think that's a very good viewpoint, because I feel like it's saying, you have to be mutable, you have to be adjustable. Because being stringent isn't going to get you anywhere. Well, I'll only do it if it's this way. It's not that way anymore. It's changed. So you have to deal with it as it stands now. Dog spirit. Be loyal to what you love. And that's under 9 of Cups. So the bottom line is love, right? Peacock spirit, let it shine. Let it shine. And to me, this is very much, look at this. Let it shine. You know, I think getting into how you want to deal with things, right? Always do it in a fair way and stay to that higher connection. I think that's the big messages here, is that there's going to be a lot of change. No doubt in my mind. Scarab beetle spirit magic works through you. And that message has been coming for a while, that things are going to change. And what I really think is that I need to read this one because I'm just 52. It turns into a 7. To me, I really think that look at all the beauty in there. That's what's happening. We've been told for a while that things are going to change. That's what Pluto has been doing. And we're going to go into a new, different shift in attitude. Some things about it will be good. Some things about it will suck, but then you just change those things. That's what Pluto does. It shows what doesn't work so you can change things. Beautiful. Scarab beetle spirit. Magic works through you. In ancient Egypt, the scarab beetle was revered, for the creative magic of scarab beetle spirit reminds us that we can bring forth something extraordinary, seemingly out of thin air. Whenever you let your creativity flow through you, scarab beetle spirit reminds you that spirit has given you the gift of infinite potential. You have an ally as you fashion something new or repurpose the old. For spirit co-creates with you, channeling energy through you so that you feel replenished and vitalized as you make magic with what is at hand. Now is the time for great optimism, for you can accomplish anything you desire and your creative endeavors will come to fruition. Miracles, opportunities, abundance, and love will appear seemingly out of nowhere as you allow spirit to work through you and magically manifest what you need. And this was the center of your reading. You can magically manifest what you need. And I think that's what you need to bear in mind when things start to get a little wonky. Bye.